Good morning. Welcome to Sheetrock Sunday by Sharon Shingles. Okay, so basically, I'm going to show you the bathroom that we showed last Sunday and the progress we've made and what is left to be done. Okay, first of all, this wall here, we replaced the entire wall, okay? And where you see the white spots, this is where I had to actually seam the sheetrock together. This is like two pieces of sheetrock, so I had to put them together, and this is where I placed the joint compound. And also up here, I taped it and put the joint compound there as well. Okay, and this is some of the supplies that I used in the room. I've got my sanding blocks and my sandpaper that I'll be using today. And I have the knife that I used to apply the joint compound. Let's see, I have a 10-inch knife. This is my 6-inch knife. And this is my 1.5-inch knife. They're called putty knives. And that's what I use to apply the joint compound. Okay? And this is the joint compound that I use, all purpose. And it works really well. Okay? And over here is where we had the difficult task of rebuilding the wall. As I told you, here we had to rebuild the wall. And what happens, this sheetrock that we put in, it's not attached by screws. It will simply slide out. And the reason we did that is because the plumbing is above in this area. And should I have to go into the area to do repairs, if there's a leak or whatever reason I need to go in, you simply slide this sheetrock out instead of having to unscrew and take it out. And that's what the 1x3s?
1x2.
1x2s, that's what they're used for. We built the frame to support it, and we did the same thing above, okay? And here we put the sheetrock, and here, this is still an area that I have to complete. And if you notice, because the end of this sheetrock is open, this is what we call a J-bar. When you have sheetrock that's exposed, you can put a J-bar on it. And so these are, this is a metal J-bar, but I decided to use the plastic J-bar. To me, it works well, and I just prefer to use the plastic as opposed to the metal. So I use the plastic J-bar here, okay? And the other thing I have to do, if you look under the sink, we actually took the cabinet out that was here because, as I told you last week, we had a flood, so the cabinet was ruined. This is all sheetrock. It had gotten wet, it's molded, it's ruined. So I have to take all of the sheetrock out, replace it with new sheetrock, and then once I get all my sheetrock done, the room will be ready to be painted. So the next video, next Sunday, you will see the completed bathroom, okay? And these are the new wall plates that I purchased to put back on once I finish the sheetrock and painting. Okay, so stay tuned. And I look forward to showing you the finished product next week. Sheetrock Sunday by Sharon Shingles. Take care.